Hey guys, welcome to our channel.
It's been a while since we had done a sit down talk video. Black Men Dating Latinas has been one of our very successful videos, I would say, on our channel. Because we got two fine things right here, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. But it comes with a lot too, so that's what we're gonna go through in this channel, right, Ray?
Yeah.
Combining these two cultures.
For sure.
Because I feel like Latina is a very umbrella term. And some people would argue that I fall under that, or some people say we don't. Because I'm from Brazil. I'm from Latin America, but we're pretty much the only non-Spanish speaking country in South America. So that's why I'm saying some people think we're Latinos, some people think we're not. Half of my family is like Peruvian, Brazilian, I got it all. But I will say that, yeah, for 15 years, I was raised by my Peruvian stepdad. I will say that I feel like a lot of people, what they say on social media about Blacks dating Latinas is how they're not calm, they're crazy, they're very emotional. And I think that it all stems from their upbringing. Because the reality is, let's be real. Honey, we're not gonna sugarcoat anything, okay? We're gonna be real in this channel. We're raised around abuse. Because if you've seen fighting, if your parents got into fights in front of you and they were screaming and shouting and doing all kinds of other things.
And a lot of dysfunction in the house.
If you've seen that growing up, that is child abuse. Emotional abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, emotional neglect, like all of that falls into categories of abuse. So I think that's where it stems from. If you learn about the brain of people who came from abuse, that is why there is a lot of emotional irregularity, is the word, right?
Yeah, that's a good
lot
word.
of emotional
I think
problems.
That's the word. Yeah, for sure.
Now enough of me chatting. What about you? How do you feel?
How I feel is, we've been together for about pushing 8 years now. That's crazy to even say that. It's like time just flies. It's just unbelievable how time flies. But we've been together for 8 years. It hasn't been perfect, obviously. No relationship. If you're a human being, nothing's ever perfect because we're imperfect human beings. She made mistakes, I made mistakes, we all make mistakes. When you are with a partner for so long, I really do believe that y'all become one. Your personalities start to become the same, your emotions start to become the same. That's why I say you got to pick a good partner, you know what I'm saying? And the most important is emotional stability and then financial stability. But I think the most important is emotional. A lot of people stay in emotional abuse relationships and they just go with it for the kids or for financial reasons. There's a lot of reasons why people stay in relationships for that. But we try to build our foundation off of just emotional stability and then financial stability. Because for kids need that. We have a son, 7 years old. So we know emotional stability is what's going to build his foundation as an adult. So, that's really important to do. I think as an African American growing up in America, in the hood, you could say, my mom, when we first started, it was 6 kids and none of our dads were there. So my mom was just trying to hold the fort down herself. So we went through a lot too. I think it's different because I didn't see like fighting in the household with my mom, and she'd had, different boyfriends and stuff, but luckily none of them were really sick. A lot of black men, even in the hood, are not like mentally sick, you know what I'm saying? So that was a great thing. But I still dealt with my traumas and my things that I went through, you know what I'm saying? So I could say, as a black man, we're kind of crazy too, you know what I mean? I think it's just different crazy. Latina comes from a different crazy. White people come from a different crazy. Blacks come from a different crazy. It's really about your upbringing. Everybody comes from crazy, and I think once you become an adult, it's either you figure it out or you live with those traumas. I know her family. I dealt with her family. I know. I'm not saying they're not crazy. They're imperfect human beings.
Right.
But she comes from stuff. I come from stuff. I had to deal with her stuff when we got together. She had to deal with my stuff when we got together. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. But it's just like, y'all gotta have a main purpose, a main goal as to what is the end goal, what's going on, what's happening, how do you want things to flow, what do you see in your relationship. And a lot of that comes from just planning, you know what I'm saying? Really planning as humans and as an adult, especially in America, capitalist society. you become overwhelmed if you don't plan. You know what I'm saying? I really feel the overwhelm when I don't have a plan for my life, my day, my week, my business. Setting goals and then reaching those goals. Or if you don't reach them, come as close as you can. But when you don't have any goals or any plans, you just run in circles. You know what I'm saying? Like your mind just runs in circles, or you just clock in for someone else and that's your life. You know what I mean? For 40, 50 years, you're just working for someone else because you don't have any destination for yourself and being an entrepreneur and stuff like that. So we deal with a lot, juggling a kid, our relationship with our business. It's a lot of pressure.
Yes.
But I wouldn't have it any other way.
Let's get into that. Like, what does our lifestyle look like right now? We're very, very busy, hence why we're trying to establish uploading schedule on this channel. What that looks like is different every day. We're very flexible. Like, we're flexible in that sense. And we also know that we have a lot going on.
A lot. But like I said, you gotta be built for it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand. You ask for something, when you're asking God for something, God ain't just gonna say, here you go. You know what I'm saying? He puts the seeds inside your mind, and then you gotta ask yourself, am I built for this? You know what I'm saying? Am I ready for this? This world, America, it's a stressful place right now for a lot of people, man. It's taking people's souls, I would say. You know what I'm saying? It's that deep. You know, to where people are walking around, literally looks like they're having no soul. You know what I'm saying? They're just trapped down and they really don't see any way out. You know what I'm saying? And there's always a way out. You know what I'm saying? Especially in America.
That's why you have to build your own reality. You have to tell yourself your own story. You can't keep listening to other people, because if you listen to other people, they're just gonna be like, oh, it's so hard. Life is so hard. It's like, okay, tell me something I don't already know, because we're juggling a lot. Like, you know, it's not easy. But we're trying to make the most out of it. Like you said, keeping your soul intact, seeking God and seeking peace, while also trying to design the life that we truly want. Biggest takeaway, I think, from this video is just create your own reality. You know, if you want to attract a Latina in your life, meet Latinas, talk to Latinas, learn about their culture. You know, don't get in the mindset of like, oh, they're all crazy, they're emotionally unstable. Like, give it a chance. Like, yes, we do come from a lot of problems and a lot of things happen in our upbringing, but we heal from that. Everybody who's been through things, like, you get over it, you heal, you establish a new belief system, a new mindset. I do believe, like, once I learned about the brain of someone who's been through abuse, and then you learn that you can have healing, a partner can help you and stuff like that, I do believe that through our relationship being like you were a support system for me. I do believe that, like, your mental stability helped balance me out a little bit, and I feel like building trust, like you being there, like not judging, like, you know, I think it doesn't help to say like, oh yeah, Latinas are crazy, like they're just emotional. Like, it doesn't help the situation. I feel like the biggest thing that helps is being faithful, obviously, is the biggest thing, because if we come from seeing our parents not doing well in relationships, or having, you know, the cheating, how cheating affects the family and stuff like that. So once you can build trust in your own relationship and build a foundation, I think that's where healing comes from.
All right, you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We've been doing these videos for a while now. I think like about 4 years. So y'all like these videos, we like these videos. Seem like y'all very interested in black men dating Latinas. That's why we make the video.
Let us know in the comments if you guys want to see more, or what other questions you have related to this topic.
And for all my black kings out there, want to find hot Latina, y'all better go out there, go fishing, man. I'm telling you, they out there.